You know, Toatahu, I remember when I first met Pewku. Now, don't worry, Pewku, it'll all be over soon.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the recap review. Today I'm going to be looking over Takua and Pewku. Set number 8595. The approximate amount of pieces in it was 221. At time of release, the approximate price was $20. So this is kind of a similar situation as Jala and Gakko. You have a one Matoran in the 03 style, and you have Pewku, in this case, just Pewku, who is a Rahi. Now let's go over Takua really quickly. Pros are extra posability from his, well, actually he never had a 2001 release. See, in my Mctoran review I did show you guys Takua as a Mctoran, however that was a custom build, but his official colors. So in comparison to his prior state, he has changed in the fact that his legs are now a dark blue. His mask and torso, however, are the same. So the overall build prior to the Mctoran build is improved with extra posability in the arms and legs. Another pro is a gear function and a Coley stick with a Coley ball for consistency and play with the other sets. And if you get Jala, you get Team Takoro. So those are the pros. Cons are limited mobility in the front and back motions for the arm, the awkward look, the gear function for its wobbliness, and for Takua especially, his multitude of colors. You see, in 2001, 2002, he was yellow, red, and blue, yes. And a fun fact, if you look that up, you can see those exact colors on one particular flag. I don't exactly remember. I think it had to do with Denmark defense. We'll figure that out later. But anyway, but now you have Takua, and yeah, he is no yellow. So it's a blue and red color scheme. However, it's just unusual. The mask sticks out a lot. Granted, it did stick out even more in his prior form, but this is his first set release. And it just looks really unusual. But that's Takua, pretty simple. Here we have Pewku. Pewku is a little bit bigger than the Gakko, I would say. Definitely more parts. And Pewku is supposed to be an Ussel crab. Now, last time I showed you guys an Ussel crab, the Ussel crab was a lot smaller, could barely fit one Mctoran, but had moving eyes. So let's see how Pewku is. Now, a pro would be the arms. The arms can move. She has arms. Another pro would be the eyes. The eyes can move as well, so that's nice. Probably a pro would be this whole design. It looks kind of like a crab. You even have like a little, what's it called? A saddle. Just a little saddle here. So it's a very nice design. The color scheme is extraordinarily consistent, so that is a fantastic pro. Yes, I know there's a bunch of silver here, but maybe like battle armor, I guess. And finally, the last great pro, and I know I'm going over these very quickly, but I really want to get to this. The final pro, and this is the best one, is the function. Put Pewku over here, you drag her across, and the legs move. That is incredible. And you see, it's the way the legs move. You can even hear the tic-tac. They touch the ground, unlike certain other sets that are supposed to be like bugs. But they touch the ground. It walks in a very crab-like fashion. It looks great, and it functions beautifully. So I really love that feature. Unfortunately, we have to now get ourselves into the cons, and there are a lot. First off, it's a very gappy set. This set has a lot of gaps. There is no structure other than what you see. It is a skeleton. There is nothing to cover it up. Unfortunately, I don't really know a good way to do that. Another con would probably be the wobbly legs. When you aren't making Pewku roll across the ground, the legs are extremely wobbly. Unfortunately, that's just a part of the design. There's no way to fix that. Also, this is wobbly too, but that's very minor. Another con is that if you aren't careful, this will flip forward, although that's also very minor. You can just put it back. And finally, this set, you guys owe this set a lot. You see, you owe it a great design, a great function. However, its biggest offense was that this set introduced to Bionicle one particular usage of piece that would carry on throughout Bionicle's life. Blue pins. That's right. Pewku was the first Bionicle set, at least to my knowledge, to debut with the blue pins. That is a con. It breaks its very nice color scheme, very earthy colors, in order to have blue pins. I don't even understand it. Why does it have blue pins? Was it to correspond with Takua? Because Jalla's had tan pins. But that is a big con. It breaks the color scheme, and unfortunately any set from here on with blue pins will break a color scheme unless he or she or it or whatever is blue. So that pretty much wraps it up. Takua and Pewku is a great combination. If you get Jalla and Gecko, you can have Team Takoro and 2 fantastic Rahi builds. So that about sums it up for Takua and Pewku. Join me next week and I'll be going over Makuta. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you can hear me next week. Farewell for now.